Forget how much you earn. There is one number, just one, that predicts exactly when you will retire. Most people have never even heard of it. It's called your savings rate, and it is the single most powerful lever you have over your financial future. Not your salary, not your stock picks, this. Your savings rate is the percentage of your take-home pay that you save and invest each month. That's it. Simple formula. Income minus expenses divided by income. Say you take home $5,000 a month. You save $500. Your savings rate is 10%. Here is what that 10% actually means for your retirement. At a 10% savings rate, assuming a 7% annual return, you need 43 years of work before you can retire. 43 years. But raise that savings rate to 20%, still saving only 1/5 of your income, and that number drops to 37 years. 6 years off your working life, just by saving more. At 30%, you're at 28 years. At 40%, just 22. At 50%, only 17 years to full financial independence. Half your income, half your career. Now, I know what you are thinking. 50% is impossible. I can't save half my income, and maybe you are right. But here's the thing. You don't have to start there. The math works at every level. Even going from 10% to 15% savings rate cuts 4 years off your retirement timeline, 4 years of freedom from one small change. So the real question isn't how much you earn. It's what percentage of it you keep. Your income is the raw material. Your savings rate is the engine. Let's build that engine. There are 3 levers that move your savings rate. Lever 1, cut fixed expenses. Lever 2, automate your savings. Lever 3, grow your income. We'll cover all 3. Lever 1, fixed expenses. Housing, car, subscriptions. These are the ones that kill your savings rate silently. They renew every month whether you think about them or not. The average American household spends $1,784 per month on housing alone. That is 35% of the median take-home pay going to one single expense category. If you can get housing under 25% of take-home, you free up 10 points of savings rate instantly. That single move, done once, compounds for decades. It is the highest ROI decision most people never make. Transportation is lever 2 inside fixed expenses. The average car payment in America right now is $735 per month. On top of insurance, on top of gas, on top of maintenance. A person who drives a paid-off $8,000 car instead of a $40,000 financed one frees up $600 to $800 per month. Over 10 years, invested at 7%, that difference is $110,000. Lever 2, automate your savings. The research on this is overwhelming. People who automate save 3 times more than people who transfer manually. 3 times. Same income, different system. Set up an automatic transfer on payday. Not on the first of the month, not whenever you feel like it. On the exact day your paycheck lands. Pay yourself first. Always. Lever 3, grow your income. This is the one people resist talking about because it feels harder. But income growth is a multiplier. Every percent of income you add becomes savings rate. If your expenses stay flat and you get a $500 raise, that entire $500 can go straight to savings. Your lifestyle doesn't change. Your savings rate jumps. That is the game. Now, let's talk about what your savings rate actually needs to look like in real life. Because the theory is clean. The reality has mortgage payments and grocery bills and kids. The national average savings rate in the U.S. right now is about 4.6%. That means the average American is on track to work until they physically cannot anymore. That is not a plan. The minimum target, the absolute floor, should be 15%. That gets you to retirement in roughly 43 years. Not great, but survivable if you start early enough. The sweet spot for most people is 20% to 30%. That range gets you to financial independence in 28 to 37 years. Start at 25, and you're looking at retiring between 52 and 62. And if you want to pursue the FIRE path, financial independence retire early, you need to push toward 50% or above. That is an aggressive target, but 17 years of work is also aggressive freedom. Here is the most important thing I can tell you about savings rate. The number is personal. Your 20% and someone else's 20% produce different outcomes based on income and expenses. What matters is consistency. A 25% savings rate held for 30 years beats a 50% savings rate held for 10 years and then abandoned. The compounding needs time to work. The mistake most people make: they try to optimize spending without tracking it first. You cannot cut what you cannot see. Step 1 is always to know your current savings rate exactly. Take your last 3 months of bank statements. Add up everything that went out. Subtract from take-home pay. Divide by take-home. That percentage, that's where you actually are. Most people who do this calculation for the first time discover they are saving less than they thought. Sometimes far less. That number is your baseline. Now, we raise it. Raising your savings rate by even 1% per month sounds trivial. But compounded over 12 months, that's a 12-point jump. Over 2 years, 24 points. The habit matters more than the number. One practical approach. Every time you get a raise, split it. Half goes to your lifestyle. Half goes straight to savings. Your spending still grows, but your savings rate grows faster. Another approach. Find one fixed expense to cut, not 10. 1. Cancel a subscription you forgot about. Renegotiate your car insurance. Drop a streaming service. Just 1. That's $50 to $200 per month into your savings rate. What does this actually look like in real dollars? Person A, income $60,000 per year. Savings rate 10%. They save $6,000 per year. Person B, same income, savings rate 30%. They save $18,000. After 30 years at 7% return, Person A has $567,000. Person B has $1.7 million. Same income, same market. 3 times the wealth. The only difference was 20 percentage points of savings rate. That gap, $1.1 million, is not explained by talent or luck or a better job. It is explained by one habit, maintained consistently. The savings rate is the most democratic wealth tool that exists. Step 2. Set a target 5 points higher than your current rate. Just 5. Not 20, not 50. 5. Set up an automatic transfer for that amount on payday. Do not touch it. So here is your action plan. Step 1. Calculate your current savings rate today. Right after this video. Bank statements, 3 months, 5 minutes. You need the baseline. Step 3. Every 6 months, raise it by 1%. You will not feel it. Your lifestyle will not change, but your retirement timeline will. Every single time. Your salary is what someone else decides to pay you. Your savings rate is what you decide to keep. Subscribe for more breakdowns like this, and I'll see you next week.